Audio check. Now we're good. Hello everybody, TCon987 here, back again for some more Mario Kart World. Alright, we're gonna make this quick, simple, painless. 100cc knockout tour. It is that simple, no more preamble. Oh, right, I forgot I unlocked you. Well, might as well play as you then. You fit on the thumper. Okay, so here's the thing about Knockout Tour. If you want to get 3 stars and everything, you need to win, you need to get first place in all the different sections. Or at least, you know, get to the end of each section in first place. Shouldn't be too bad when I eventually 100% this game on a different file, because I can just do it on 50cc and get it over with. But yeah. I'm pretty sure I only have to do it on 1, which is good. Unless you have to do it on 3, which will suck. Because computers love to cheat. Alright, here we go. I've already made my case on the Knockout Tour. It is really fun. I like it a lot, especially online. It's a chaotic mess that I absolutely enjoy. But, you know, some of them could be using a little bit more. The fact that Cloud Rally is the best one is kind of good. I think it deserves it as the penultimate rally. But like, you go through Mooma Meadows 3 different times. You start this one on Desert Hills, and you end the Cherry one at Desert Hills. It's like, I wish we could make our own knockout tours. Maybe they'll have that in an update. I don't know. Nope. Goodbye. That was easy. Oh, you're gonna turn into Abbott? Okay. Uh-oh. Where the hell that green shell came from? I have no idea. Yeah. Not much to say while commentating on Knockout Tour. Much better than commentating online, because, you know, it's people online. It's a clusterfuck. But you know, against DPS, just yeah, it'll be pretty interesting to see who fails the most. Let me trigger that. Oh no. I thought I could trigger the bomb with my fireballs, but I guess not. And even if I did, it probably wouldn't do anything, because since you automatically hold items behind you, if you get hit, if you get hit by, if like say an item hits your bomb, you don't get blown up like you do in like Mario Kart 8 stuff. So I honestly think it's a good. I think it's a good detail. I kind of like that. I think I like that better. Although it does mean you lose some skill, considering that you don't have to time the bomb throw now. You just have to. You can just hold on to it like a regular item. But I'm not too mad about it, you know. It's not something I should get mad about and add to the this is why Nintendo was bad video essay hate list that a lot of people have. Because, like, it's whatever. Yeah. Honestly, I think the fact that you can easily outpace the CPUs in Knockout Tour kind of just makes this feel like a leisurely Sunday drive, and I'm not too mad about that. I kind of like it. I like the feel. Although, yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I just like Knockout Tour, even if it's kind of easy. Yes, wait, I ran into it again. Screw you all. I got a star in first place. You know, now that I think about it, Mario Kart World started development, like, after Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's release on Switch. In fact, it was kind of planned to be on the Switch, and then, you know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sold like hotcakes. So, I'm wondering, I think, like, it's pretty obvious, and I'm pretty sure that the developers of this game will probably come out with a statement about that if asked. But I'm curious. Was the Booster Course Pass at all influenced by Mario Kart World's development? Because not only do we have the best iteration of Sky High Sunday, which seems to imply that was made for Mario Kart World, and then Nintendo decided to add it to Mario Kart 4 and, you know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass by extension. And, like, the fact that, you know, those piranha plants, those first Napatui, that's what they're called. They're holding up items like the gimmick in Riverside Park in the Booster Course Pass. I'm wondering if, like, the Booster Course Pass devs, because I know they're definitely more on. I mean, it might be two different things. It could either be that the Booster Course Pass devs asked the Mario Kart World devs if they could, like, you know, take some features and add it into Mario Kart Booster Course Pass alongside Mario Kart 4. Or it could also be that Mario Kart World and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass devs, there was some overlap, and some people worked on both titles, which isn't too far-fetched for the gaming industry. So someone might have used that idea of, like, say, Pitui's having items that you can hit, drop them, or run into to drop them, and when they had to work on the Booster Course Pass, they were like, hey, maybe we can add this here for, like, because to spice up the course, and they just let that in. I wonder about this. I think Mario Kart World's development history is going to be pretty interesting, because not only did it have an 8-year development cycle, not only did it have to be developed for the Switch 2, which, you know, had to be manufactured and designed as well, but also it was developed alongside an expansion to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and as well as Mario Kart 4. So the development history behind this is going to be pretty interesting. I for one, am kind of excited to see how this game kind of turned out. How was it created? What challenges were there in making an open world? Any regrets the developers had, etc., etc. Because it is probably the most interesting Mario Kart game that we've had in a while, and it's probably going to be the one that has the most interesting development history that we've ever seen. So, yeah. I'm quite interested. Also, goodbye, people. Aside from that, it's not really much else I can say. I was just kind of driving forward. Much can't even see the CPUs behind me. Oh wait, never mind. There's the camera. Hold up. There we go. Oh, it's just an attacking items. There they are. Alright, let's wrap this up quickly. Sure. I don't know how the hell that worked out. Alright. That was the Golden Rally. Baby Mario and last. Damn. Okay. I'll play as Pianta. He looks funny enough. On the Dread Sled, yeah! Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'll talk about it. Super Mario Party Jamboree TV, you know, the expansion for Super Mario Party Jamboree on Switch 2. I'm planning on getting it. It's only $20 for the upgrade. So I see it's just an interesting thing. You know, nothing that's gonna make me break the bank like what happened here. But I'm a little concerned for it. You see, Nintendo made the announcement the day of like what they're adding, and it's all pretty interesting. Firstly, as an update to the Mario Party mode, they're not adding any new mode, but they are adding Tag Battle back. You know that, you know, the mode back from the GameCube Mario Party titles as well as 8 and DS, where it was a two-player mode. Like team mode. I'm glad it's back. If I gotta be completely honest, I think that was like one of my major points about Mario Party Jamboree. I'm going to make a video for like play it to like discuss my actual views of the game because they're pretty negative. I'm not the biggest fan of Jamboree. In fact, I consider it to be one of the worst Mario Party games I've played. But like, there are, like, some of the big complaints are, like, the pacing of the game, the item system, boards. But I guess, adding Tag Battle, wouldn't necessarily make the game worse, but I just don't think it'll, improve the game. Because, like, I'm gonna show you all a little secret. A preferred way of playing Mario Party that I actually enjoy is connecting up 4 controllers and just playing by myself. It does get pretty boring partway through, especially on the 30-turn mode setting, but... What the hell? I didn't have charging stuck unlocked? Okay. It does get a little dull, but I think the tag battle will probably alleviate that because, I'm controlling 2 people on the same team rather than, 2 separate individuals, one of which I have to sabotage. So I think I'll have a lot more fun with Tag Battle in that sense. However, it is blatantly obvious that it's just meant to pad out the Jamboree TV package in order for Nintendo to justify the $50 price. Which I will say it is standard business practice, and I'm not going to, like, go on an angry tirade like a lot of people might do. But it is so kind of scummy, not gonna lie. And I do wish it was just a free update. But I think that's going to be the best thing about the upgrade package, because everything else I'm really concerned about. There's this new Frenzy mode that you can choose where it's just the last 5 turns of Mario Party. You know, you start out with 50 coins and a star at the start of the game. You only have 5 turns, and it's the same rule set as the last 5 turns event that in, like, Mario Party. Ow. However, I don't think that mode's gonna be all too well, because it's only 5 turns. It feels like a band-aid on the whole complaint that Mario Party Jamboree is, like, paced really softly. It's, like, really slow. So here's a quicker mode with a bit more chaos added, which is fair enough. But I feel like we should have just had an option to choose from a different set of modes. For example, what if I wanted a 50-turn game with the last 5 turns rule set? Or a 5-turn game with just the standard rule set? It kind of feels like Nintendo is bringing some form of customization to that without it really being meaningful. As I really don't expect anyone to play the last 5 turns mode in Jamboree. And then there's the new stuff involving the camera, microphone, and mouse controllers. I'm really scared about Bowser Live. Because, first of all, in order to access some of the minigames and modes, you need to buy this camera, which, I mean, it's an accessory we're gonna get anyways, but it's one I was gonna get anyways, but it's one I don't have right now, currently. Jamboree TV doesn't release it for like another few months. I think it releases in August. So I do have time to go out and buy the $40 camera. But I feel like locking out of mode just because people don't have the specific periphery is kind of shitty. It's just like the mic minigames back in 6 and 7 where like you were only able to play this minigame. Actually, no, you had the ability to play them without the microphone. It was just a little bit worse experience. I don't think Jamboree TV is gonna have that at all. I feel like Jamboree TV, you can't access Bowser Live's camera features without the camera, because, and I'm really scared about this thing I'm most scared about. The camera minigames track your whole body. Now, at first it sounds really innovative and really cool, and it does, except it was tried before by the Xbox Kinect. And I guess to an extent the PlayStation Move. Both of which weren't really all that responsive, especially Kinect, to your body movements. And I don't expect Nintendo to do any better. So, Bowser Live might be fun the first time, but after that, trying to play it at all might just be a buggy mess. And I'm kind of scared for that, because that is like one of the big moves of the advertising. And the fact that they have it locked behind a camera you have to buy, one camera of which that is in a lower quality, which may affect the minigame, because the minigame is like, you know, the game has to register your body movement. If your body looks too pixelated, the camera might actually pick it up. So, I am really worried about that. As for the microphone, it's probably going to be the same caliber as the mic thingies like the 7, where the microphone is just dodgy, or it's probably going to be along the lines of the ones in DS and in the ones in Mario Party DS, as well as 3DS lineup, where in order for to get the damn mic back to do anything, you have to yell in it. So, yeah. Outer Life might be cool presentation-wise, and it might be fun for, say, 5 minutes. But after that, I feel like it's just gonna drag down the whole experience, which, considering Mario Party, not Mario Kart, but Mario Party Jamboree's reputation in my eyes, is not a good one. There's also the mouse control minigame side mode that's like over survival, where you have to work with a team. It's fun, but I don't expect it to be fun if you have the proper way to play with mouse control. Because I like River Survival enough. I do enjoy River Survival, and I do think it's a very fun experience all the way around. But there's a big issue involving the mouse controls themselves that's probably going to affect the mood. Not just the fact that I feel like there is content in the mode. However, I do think it might get pretty boring pretty fast. That's just my complaint is that, well, in order for the mouse controls to work, you need a somewhat flat surface. One that's preferably smooth as well, not, hard. I was like, can you get out of the way? And, well, not everyone's gonna have access to that. Or at least one in an easy way for them to also look up at their TV in order to play the game with their family. For example, the room I'm recording this in right now has like 3 good spots for me if I were to hook up my Switch 2 to the TV. Or like, no, 3 spots in general. The desk that I'm on right now, which means I have to awkwardly turn my head towards the TV. A big countertop that has a bunch of junk on it, and a small table in the back that I could potentially use, but I would have to A, stand up, and B, be extremely far away from the TV. And I feel like that's just a problem with mouse controls in general, because, well, not everyone's going to be able to do it. And that is an issue. We'll go in the charging truck because it fits. And that is an issue. Because it's probably going to ruin the entire mode. Overall, I'm going in with very low expectations for this new Jamboree TV thing. I feel like it might be a fun novelty. And for $20 to have Tag Battle, I wouldn't complain. But everything else that's offered is probably going to be really bad quality. And that's probably why Nintendo included Tag Battle to begin with. Because every other mode is going to be a huge win. Because it either required a periphery, an accessory that many people probably won't get, or it was going to be very bulky and bad. And if the only good part about the new Jamboree expansion is going to be a mode that was featured back in the GameCube days, that's probably going to be a bad package all the way around. So I'll get it when it comes out. I'll make some content about it, and I'll discuss my opinions about it with you all. I feel like it's not gonna be good, and I don't think it's gonna fix Jamboree's problem with it. The biggest problem I have with Jamboree is that it feels like it's a lot of content stretched too thin, and that content is not even all that original or engaging. So you have boring, unoriginal content stretched across a bunch of modes that are themselves boring and unoriginal, which leads to a very boring and unoriginal package. It's still a fun time with friends, don't get me wrong, but single player wise, it is very tedious and boring. And I'm thinking I think those feelings will be reciprocated. Like, I don't know how to say that word. um, with the new Jamboree TV. In fact, they might make the issues worse. That's enough about that. I don't. I haven't really followed any news about Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is pretty interesting considering that it's poising itself to be a Mario Odyssey sequel starring Donkey Kong, and yet I haven't really have much interest in the game. Maybe I'm just a bit scared by the fact that you can break literally anything and everything. So collecting is going to be a nightmare. Or the fact that I'm probably not going to get it at launch. And I'm just going to stick with I'm just going to stick with Mario Kart World for now. I'll probably get it like sometime in August, but I probably won't get it in July. And as for, the third-party lineup of the Switch 2, I don't care. I don't, the only really third-party games I play are Minecraft and Sonic games. And Sonic games haven't really captured me that much anymore. And if I wanted to play Minecraft, I would have to dedicate an entire, stream session to it. Finally have to post DMZ Chaos? Yeah. I was just talking about my feelings about Jamboree's new expansion. I feel like it's not gonna be good, and I'm worried about it. But those are just worries. I will have to wait until August in order to figure it out. Oh yeah, I also don't care about Pokemon, so if you expect any Pokemon content out of me, I'm probably gonna play Sword and Shield first, then I'll play the new stuff. Not today, Red Shell. I'm gonna need water after this. My mouth is really dry. Bomb. Coronavirus are fun. Yeah. I guess. But look, I have not played any Pokemon in my life at all. And I'm probably gonna have a much easier time with Sword and Shield. Probably because of the, smaller, Pokedex. So I think it's gonna be an easier game for me to get into. That being said, bad games for sure, but bad games can be good and good games can be bad. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just not a fan of Pokemon at all. I like RPGs, but I prefer my RPGs where I feel like I have a choice in the matter. Like with the Mario, Luigi, and Paper Mario series where, you have those kind of action commits that make you feel like you aren't just being bombarded by bullshit luck. And instead, you are actually strategizing and planning out your moves. I'm not saying that the other kinds of RPGs can't be. I may play Xenoblade down the line, but as it stands, I'm not a big fan of the kind of standard RPG style that was set by Final Fantasy and Pokemon and all that stuff. Yeah, Sword and Shield's pretty basic. Also, I think I just prefer the protagonist more in Sword and Shield. She looks really cute. Jesus Christ, Carnage Cup is so big, it's taking up like half the screen right now. The entire center is blocked off. I'm gonna get some water after this. My throat's dry. Ow. Pokemon annoys me a bit because double battles are the competitive format, and they're so much more fun, but the whole game uses single battles. I don't know. I may prefer single battles over double battles. I get it. It's like you're managing two Pokemon instead of one, therefore it's more strategic and therefore more fun. But it could also just be more complex for the sake of complexity, and I don't know. That's my cup of tea. Ooh, get out of the way. Moshi! Moshi! Die. Not really much else I want to say. Single battles is definitely good for new players, but like, yeah, fair enough. If you're like if you're like really into Pokemon, you probably would prefer double battles. But I don't know, it just feels complex for the sake of complexity, and depending on how well I feel about that, it's probably gonna mess with my mood about it for a bit. Because you need to be hard with a purpose. You can't just be hard for being, hard. You need to have a purpose for being hard. To be like, oh, it's the general difficulty for professional players. So like, hey, it is something new and unique that we're going to show off. It's kind of difficult, so yeah. Can you just have double battles at the first area? I mean, you don't know. There are definitely players out there who struggle with, like, the first area, so they probably need the second area as well to, like, kind of handhold them. That's like game design 101. Like, your first two areas can't be that difficult, otherwise, well, people might get turned away by it. Fish bowl. Baby little Finding Rally. Oh wait, let me get that water. Alright, I'm back. Got me some water. First of all, the game loses the most players. If that's accept that, and move on. True. But also, your second area can't be that complex. I feel like if you want double battles, I feel like after, say, after like the fourth area, might be a good idea to have them. Or like have them prominently. You can like sprinkle them in the first few areas, but like at the halfway point, I feel like it's a good idea to bring in the more complex double battle. I feel like that's how I would do it. Why did I just super horn that blue shell? Was heading for Penguin. That just reminded me of the 1996 no, not the 1996, the 1966 Batman movie. The first ever appearance of Batman in general, and just how bad it is. Like, don't get me wrong, it's hilarious, but like, oh my god, it's terrible. Your default dinosaurs just make that a setting. Yeah, I guess you could. Or you can make it a new game plus. I feel like that's an issue with a lot of Pokemon. Like, after you beat the game, the only thing you can do is online battles and shiny hunting, which, in my opinion, isn't all that engaging. And was a comic book, was it? Well, it was the first ever Batman film, and wow, was it a nightmare and a half. They made it so that the Penguin had a P.O. box. Why? I don't know. Okay, hold on. This kind of... Wait, hold on. I just realized something. Those Haifus, they blow you to the better part of the track. Like, you should be taking inside lines, and yet they blow you towards it instead of, you know, away from it. Meaning that they aren't a challenge. What? Why was it designed like that? To catch you players off guard? I guess. Hey! Like clown idiot! Then you finish the Pokédex and Shiny Hunt. Fun parts. Grinding for encounters and not engaging with the story. That's the fun part. Not, you know, some extra boss fight. I mean, some of the Pokemon games do have extra boss fights, so sure. But like, I would want to see a new game plus added, where it's just double battles and you know, maybe the percent chance of you getting a shiny is increased, making it better for shiny hunting. However, the battles themselves get a lot tougher. You know? I feel like that'd be a good way of like getting new that way new players are satisfied, but experienced players can just play the same game again, but you know, with something new, fresh. I don't think shiny hunting is gonna be all that fun. Because what are like the percent chances in Scarlet and Violet? Because like that's the most recent game. Like, what are the percent chances in that game to get a shiny? Because I've heard that they're astronomically low, and honestly, the worst part about Paper Mario 1,000 Years Old for me is having to tattle the Amazing Daisy. In all fairness, you could tattle it in the Pit of 100 Trials. However, trying to tattle it in Chapter 4 is a pain in the ass. So I'm wondering how that works out in Pokemon, because there isn't a convenient way to find shiny after that. Ow! One is 4,090 freaking lower down to 100. Those are still terrible odds! Even if 1 out of 200 is definitely better than 1 out of 4,096, I'm not taking that 0.5% chance any day of the week. Especially when you're shiny hunting for every Pokemon. Like, I'm pretty sure some of them are not as easy to get normally, so having to re-roll that many odds without the ability to like make save states is bullshit. It's not fun. Unless you're a masochist. Or in the case of, or in this case, you, because you're a gambler. "40 Pokemon songs per minute, it's not that bad." Yeah, but like, that's still not good. That's still not good. Considering that the common mindset is that if you get to 200 Pokemon, one of them is going to be a shiny. But sometimes that's just not the case. Sometimes you can go for like, say, 400 Pokemon and still not have a shiny. Because the 1 in 200 is an average. One shiny for 50 minutes? Yeah, it's fair enough, but again, it's an average. You could go for like 2 hours without getting your shiny. To be completely honest, that's just not fun. Especially if you have to get every single shiny in the game. What if you're just incredibly unlucky and it takes you like 60 hours just to get one? I feel like that kind of mechanic isn't all that fun. And it's only for masters. Which, to be fair, that does fit my description. But I do have to draw the line at something. I'm pretty sure shiny hunting is where I would draw the line. Going back to the Switch 2 thing, not all that excited for the Switch 2 third-party lineup. Like, wow, I get to play Cyberpunk 2077, a game I have zero interest in a game that is probably gonna run like shit on the Switch 2. Oh yeah, sign me up for that. You know, it's on the negative side. I always get 5 more minutes. True. But that's the thing, you never know. And to be honest, I'm not that big a fan of taking that big of a risk. Anyways, we're halfway through the rally, so we're kind of making good pace. Mario got last place in Mario Kart. Damn. Was Luigi in this race? No, Wario was though. He placed higher. Birdo, I haven't unlocked your second outfit. You sure I suppose I had my favorite part of Pokemon? Well, I mean, it would be for you. You are a gambler after all. Alright, it's time for the Cherry Rally! This one ends with Desert Hills and DK. Birdo's pissed off eyes. Oh, wait. Hold on, if I want Birdo's outfit. There. Screw you, Yoshi. Screw you, Pumpkin. That's the name. What? How? Gotcha, bitch. Okay, I'm off now. I want to go to sleep. Before midnight. Alright, fair enough. Good night, Sawyer. Thank you for joining. Thank you! Thank you for watching. I do plan on streaming earlier once I get a better living situation sorted out. By that, I mean I move out of my parents' house and into a dorm or something. Here, I can stream out whenever I want. Like, I'm gonna be in the evening, so... What? Why was I going that way? What was that all about? Man, the water controls in this game are really wonky. Just for you, boo. Ah! Oh, I get to listen to Dino Donna Jungle, yeah! Oh, Birdo with the crown looks really, interesting. Ah! Where do I get Birdo's second outfit from? Oh, we're just straight. We're just at I mean, no, not GTB. Scuba Super Beach. Okay. Once the full music playlist has been figured out for this game, which a lot of people are on the mission for, I think I will do a music ranking. Although I will need to figure out how to stream YouTube on YouTube. That being, how do I how do I record my own desktop? Also, hello, GuardCon. Is that the shortest section of a rally ever? Probably. I love DK Spaceport. Ooh, it even has a good loop too. Sorry for the lack of commentary. I'm vibing to the music. At least this outfit for Birdo does a better job at the crown. Because at least it's on her hat. Which looks really nice. I like the hat. I love that. I love how they replicated these sound effects with the actual instruments. I also love this music as well. It took me a little bit to grow. It took me a while to grow onto it, but I like it. Really nice. Ooh, that's good. I grew into it. Oh, they're right behind me. Hey! Daisy, that's mine! Give that back. Hey! The Pro Racer! Finally! We're back to Birdo looking very awkward. Alright, yippee, I get to play Desert Pills again! Woo! Man, isn't just the best track of the game? Also, where are my rivals? Daisy? Baby Daisy? And King Contour? Like, who invited Bro onto the team? And Daisy. Oh! Like, who invited Bro to the team? Alright. I haven't played as Pauline yet. My turn. Yeah, it is your turn. The Wind Chopper? This is Waluigi's bike, isn't it? Alright, the Acorn Rally. Where did I rank the Acorn Rally at? Oh, third worst. Pauline only has one outfit, her aerial outfit. So, yeah, this should be pretty easy to get. Because it's just literally any dash move. Okay, this one's actually becoming a bit more difficult, I see. Oh, Water Stadium time. Right. I like it how we're in Water Stadium for a total of 2 seconds. Then we gotta leave. Dash food, I need it right now. I mean, I could try for some of that tactical moves, or I could just play it safe. Do this. Alright. Unlock your aerial outfit. It's really nice. Alright. And now we're on the path to Mario Brothers Tournament. Heck no, we're on the path to Trucker Mountain. Stupid. Alright. truck did absolutely nothing. Oh, they're right behind me. Did he make a nom sound once he ate that donut? And I can turn off those light posts. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just making itself go left. Alright. What is that? Strange chomp. Like a dog. Oh, what am I gonna turn into? Bianca? I was just playing as you! One jellyfish. That's all Kamek did. What a great item. Yeah, fuck you, big Mario. What did you get for stealing the crown away from me? And we're back at GT Falls once again, Rosalina. Ah, god damn it. Alright, well, they're Mr. Perfect. I wasn't planning on going for perfect anyways, but still, it was nice. Cheap. Good job, Kamek. You placed a bunch of oceanless fish everywhere. Let's get back to normal. Many I missed. I was trying to get the point block, not bounce to the right. Oh man, like this, my mouth feels really. I'm gonna get the ice cream after this. Okay. Alright, well. Oh right, I forgot we end with DK Pass. That's why I probably put it so low. Either that or the fact that we go through Beach Stadium and DK Falls again. exactly. What did she say? Yes, it's true. What? Damn, Sidestepper got 23rd. Or 22nd, I didn't really see all that well. Alright, you wanna know who's a character I haven't even gotten the outfit, I haven't bothered getting the outfits for in general? Luigi. Except for one, which I don't know how I got that. Yeah, Rally Kart. Cloud Rally! The best rally in the game, hands down. Because Airship Fortress and the Great Quackamack Ruins are really fun. Plus, Big Bridge. We get to go across the big bridge. Also, it starts out really interesting. And Luigi was staring at Toad. DK down to... Okay. He does so stupid finger point. That's so funny. About to kill everyone here. It's changed up, get out of the way. Out of the way, Mario. Money Ball! I swear to God. And it turns into Luigi's Arabian outfit. Okay, as much as a lot of people don't like this outfit for Luigi, and to be fair, I also don't like it either. I kind of like what they did here, giving Luigi a sort of Aladdin look, while giving Daisy a sort of Princess Jasmine look, and it's really sweet. That's a nice look. You know, that's a nice transition into shipping culture. Alright, I gotta get completely honest. If you like shipping two characters together, I ain't stopping you. I'll give you the weird look if I think it's a little stupid, but it's a form, it's your own fan thing. It's nothing I should be involved with, and it's not something I'm going to get. It's your own stuff. And as much as weird as I think it might be, I'm glad that you think that. If it's, you know, unless it's like an extremely dirty thought, then in which case, dude, what the hell? However, the only ships I actually enjoy are like actual canon. For example, the Luigi X Daisy ship, is something that Nintendo has been pushing over the years, and that's something I actually enjoy. So, yeah. Honestly, shipping is just a form of entertainment. It's like it allows people to spread their creative juices, and like imagine, what if these two characters were together? How would they interact as lovers? And I ain't stopping people who like that. Just please don't get so engraved in it that it becomes your entire personality. or, you know, don't attack other people because they don't believe in the same ship as you, or don't like shipping in general. Because, yeah, that can happen. That happens well, and it's... Honestly... How... Yeah. Attacking people because they have a different opinion than you is cringe! And we don't like being cringe. How many outfits did I just unlock? There's 3? Pro Racer, Gondolier, and now All-Terrain. Wait, I also unlocked this touring outfit. Or was that his Pro Racer? Yeah, I think it was his touring outfit I unlocked out of his Pro Racer. But seriously, 3 outfits in 1 intermission. Woo! Okay. I'm tired. Alright, bridge time. Yeah, it's just cool. Oh, the bomb! Yeah, the bomb! Oh, I could get back on, but I get to do big jump here, so I'm fine with that. Oh! I'm recording that. That was pretty funny. I get to do the same here! Ow! Get back here, Mario. Wait! Let me hang back. Rock. Yeah, I know, I was in first and now I'm in third, but it was worth it to be big truck. Ooh. Plus I can pass money more. Not that bad. What's all this Deeper doing here, man? 3 coins. Alright. That does not turn me into anything, alright. Alright. Nothing much else to say. Other than, we are racing. And we are in first place. And there's no more dash opportunity. So this is the outfit I'm stuck with for the rest of the match. Alright. Alright, the Great Question Block Ruins. My favorite wild game because of how good it can be. Ah, what? What do you mean I didn't make that? Do I need like a feather for it? Although I can still do this from there, so. And that leads into a glider ramp? Okay. Alright, one more and then we're done. Told you it'd be quick stream. Alright, didn't see that. But I wanted it to be a quick stream. Because the knockout rounds are faster than the Grand Prix. Alright, we're on to the last one. Normally I would play as Rosalina, but since we actually don't go to Rainbow Road, I'm gonna pick the guy I should have started out with. Mario. I don't have any of his outfits. Also, we head to Mario Circuit, so it probably makes sense. Skip. Skip. Ow! Alright, Standard Mario, how does he fare? I missed that opportunity. Mario fares decently. I mean, he is the all-round character, so I assume he'd be good. Or at least somewhat decent. Thank you, fighting? Question mark? Sure. Okay. Nothing more, nothing more, nothing. Hang on, wait, real quick. Oh, yeah, you can actually see Strike Out Bizarre on the back. That's nice. And that is the train line, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, it is the train line. I just want to notice that. Just something to break up the monotony that is, frankly, a bunch of the intermissions stitched together. Can you just go up on the top there? Hmm. Alright, Kamek, what's you? Hammer, brother? Oh, Kamek put bombs on the cannon. Well, yeah. Imagine. Also, why the fuck does Toad have a food truck here? You're in Bowser's castle! Hit someone! Hit someone, damn you! Oh! Goodbye, Luigi. Alright, the ending of the song should be coming right about now. Yep. Dry bones burn out. This is a really cool track. I love it a lot. What? I got the... Okay. I got ripped off. Is this the only outfit I'm gonna get from Mario? His aviator outfit from Odyssey. Alright. Oh, I'm really far ahead of the CPUs, man. And here we are on Mario's Circuit. Beyond book. Goodbye, Boom Boom. Idiot. Okay, why is it that both times you go through Mario's Circuit and Knockout, it's the third variant? This is the worst one! All terrain. Yeah. Alright, alright. nothing else to say except we are heading to New Meadows. Interesting. Riveting. Cool. And there it is, the final destination. Peach Stadium in the back. Oh, I could have gone dash. Oh well. Surely a CPU wouldn't use the red shells right now. Honestly, would it even matter? Yeah, I'm really far ahead. Oh, now? Yeah, I am really far ahead. Okay, red shell doesn't matter right now. Yeah. Yeah, they are, really far behind right now. Ow! Rude! Give me that dash move. Give me that other dash move. Alright, standard Mario! And yeah! I got Sunshine Mario! Fuck yeah! Alright. Yeah, I'm really far ahead of these guys. I'm not concerned at all. Not even that blue shell can scare me. Oh, Mario's... What? Okay. Oh, I was sliding down. That's why I took me a while. Instead of going right back to it. Mario's sunglasses fall off every time he gets when he gets hit by a blue shell, so he has to readjust them. That's funny. Alright, that's all the knockout towards 100cc. Oh. 2,220. Let's actually check how many stickers they have unlocked now. Oh my god. Oh, all of these are from clearing a mission. Oh my god. How many fucking stickers did they make for this game? Oh no. Oh no. How many stickers did they make for this game? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it is a lot of stickers. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to collect. Alright. Well, thank you all for joining me. I am TCon987, and tomorrow we'll be doing more versus mode rankings. I kind of want to do free roam, but I think I'm gonna save it until my second playthrough, which is gonna be 100%. So, anyways, until then,